I'm Sanya.
And I'm Lara.
And together we're Vegan MamaNana. So if you've recently gone vegan and you're wondering what's for breakfast these days, we have a couple of ideas for you. We're going to start with a really simple oatmeal bake, and then Mom is going to be making some chickpea omelettes.
Mm-hmm. Or crepes sometimes.
Or crepes. Yeah, probably more like a crepe, but the way it's in the style of an omelet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm curious. This looks really good.
Okay, this is really simple. I follow the Forks Over Knives Facebook page, and somebody posted, hey, what's your favorite go-to breakfast? And somebody in the posts said, this is what they make. And I don't know who they were, because this was a long time ago that I read it, and I've kind of changed it up a little bit here and there, but I'm going to use a 9x13. So I have some frozen fruits. You can use any kind of fruits that you want, fresh, frozen, whatever you have on hand. I just have some berries this time from Trader Joe's. So I have some organic raspberries. This is a very cherry berry mix. And some wild blueberries. So I just pour these right into, see that? I just kind of eyeball it and pour my berries in to the bottom of the pan here. This is very
That's a delicious blend.
simple. Yeah.
Oh, the blueberries and the berry cherry
Just
blend.
berries.
Yeah.
I've done this with fruit that's starting to turn.
Apples, maybe?
Apples, mangoes, peaches, anything. This is so easy. Yeah. So then you have your fruit here on the bottom. And then all you do is add about a cup of oats, rolled oats, on top.
So that was a half cup measurement, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And then I have this unsweetened almond milk. I have used vanilla flavored almond milk before, and it's really
I bet that's good.
good like that too. So a lot of times I actually just pour straight from the carton onto the berries, the almond milk. But for the purpose of giving you guys better measurements, I'm actually measuring. So about a cup of oats and 2 cups of plant-based milk. Soy is fine too. I just add probably about 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and I just kind of pour it over the top. Just a little drizzle, really. It's not very much. The berries are pretty sweet on their own, so you don't really need to add a ton. But if you're trying to stay away from sugars, extra added sugars, it's fine. Then I add cinnamon on top, and I like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So I just go for it.
This looks really good. And I can imagine it baked with the oatmeal and the berry juice.
All of this,
Yum.
yeah, I just bake at about 350 for half an hour, and that's it. So I'm going to put it in the oven.
Okay, so I'm going to start the chickpea omelets or crepes, and these came about. First of all, this is not anything new. A lot of different cultures use this kind of use chickpea flours to make like a pancake or a crepe. But one morning, my husband woke up craving for an omelet, and I said, I'll make you a vegan omelet, and I didn't say anything about chickpea or anything, and I made these for him, and it was really good. So the first thing I do is water saute these vegetables. So I have peppers and onions and some garlic, little green onion, and I have some zucchini here too. Now I was thinking along the lines of a Denver omelet minus the ham, but but really you can use any kind of vegetables you want.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So before I saute those, I'm just going to put together the batter for the chickpea omelet. And this is 1 cup of chickpea flour, and I'm going to put in a little bit of turmeric. It kind of gives it a little extra color, otherwise they kind of turn out pale. So to 1 cup of the flour, I'm adding a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. And then you just want to add your water in nice and slowly so it doesn't make any lumps. That's not very, that's slow. And we're making a really thin, very thin batter. It's like a crepe batter, really. That's why people call them chickpea crepes. Thanks, Sanya.
It's really sliding around on the counter.
So, and then you want to let the batter sit for a few minutes, like 5 to 10 minutes. And if it thickens up while it's sitting, you just add more flour. And if it thickens up while you're cooking, because, it just will get a little thicker, the flour will absorb the water better. You just keep adding a little more water.
That looks pretty good.
This is pretty good. I'm going to add just a little more water.
Just because it's going to thicken up.
Yeah, and I'm just going to leave the whisk in there because it's probably going to need more water.
You can see, though, how runny that is.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some on the side. So we're going to water saute the vegetables. I just put all the vegetables in together and let them just all saute together. Peppers, and the green onions and the zucchini. And I may not use all of these vegetables. I might. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to just turn the heat down a little bit. Just swirling it around, trying to get it as thin as possible. And then I'm just going to turn the heat down a little bit and let it cook until there are bubbles. Okay, so if you can see, the crepe is getting brown around the edges and there are these little bubbles. And so now it's time to turn it over. Well, these are kind of fragile. They will fall apart because, there's no egg in them or anything. Well, actually, that one looked really good. And see how nice and brown that is with the turmeric coloring. So we're just going to cook that around 1 minute on this side and then keep it warm. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over and you can see there are these nice brown spots. So this one's finished cooking. And I'm just going to slide it on the plate. And this is, you want to do this while it's warm, either rolling it, either rolling it or folding it in half. I think it looks kind of pretty like this, especially when you have quite a few of them, which is what I'm going to do next. Keep them warm in the oven.
Okay, so we're all set. We have our oatmeal bake all complete, and we have the chickpea omelets, and we also rolled them up just to show that you can roll them up.
Yeah, if you do it while they're warm, it's easy. And we have a little, I call it a potato cheese sauce drizzled over these. And yeah, and that one has the salsa.
This is Kiki's.
Really good.
If you watch Plentiful Kiki, it's her potato cheese sauce, and this is the fat-free version without the cashews. And you could serve with salsa, avocado, even
avocado.
have guacamole.
Mm-hmm.
If you like a little sour cream, you can use plain coconut yogurt or soy yogurt. That would be really good on top too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good.
So I think our oatmeal bake is not quite ready to eat right now. It's
hot. It's very hot. It smells
pretty hot.
so good. I just want to hover over it.
But let's go ahead and
Okay.
try these.
Well, I'm gonna try. Shall we try the same ones at first, together?
Sure.
Okay.
I like these rolls because you can pick them up just like this.
Yeah.
And it's like a little snack. I mean, this is such a good little snack food. You could dip it into the salsa.
Mm.
Really good. Really, really good. But I love salsa.
I love that.
They're
with
really
the
good
salsa.
just plain too.
I never tried it with the salsa. That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the salsa and the cheese sauce.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna try one of these.
Okay. Let's get in there. I'm excited to try it with the cheese sauce. Mm.
That's good.
So
It's good. Delicious.
serve these anyway. Two great options for breakfast. This would maybe be more of a weekend when you have more time on your hands.
Yeah.
This is really easy to make the oatmeal bake. I just make it up on a Sunday night, and it'll last me 3 to 5 days depending on how many people are eating it. All ready to go.
Right. So, bon appetit.
Yes, that's it for today.
And again, please like and subscribe our channel, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks. Goodbye.